Rafters. Let's name our file 2x10 2-span, and we are going to max out what we can do with a 20-foot stick of 2x10. We are going to use number 2 Douglas fir larch. We're not going to include self-weight. We're going to add it as a superimposed dead load. We're going to change our rafter depth to 9¼ inches. We do have 24-inch spacing, and our roof pitch is 312. We're going to apply the incising factor and say our lumber is incised for treatment. And then let's add a left span. We're going to add a left span of 13.5 feet, which adds an interior support. And this interior support would represent a strong back with a line of tilted props that extend down to wall framing in the top level of our structure. So let's change our right span to 6.5 feet, and that will give us a 20-foot stick. Now we've got one load on by default, which has a 20 PSF magnitude roof live, which is fine. Let's change the extent of that to 20 feet, so now it's on the full span. Let's add a dead load. Let's use an area load so that we can just input a uniform pressure in PSF. And we'll say we have a 5.5 PSF. It's just bare framing, no insulation, metal roof with 5/8 inch deck. Now let's add our wind loads. And for our negative wind, let's make sure to include the negative sign. It's pointing up, that looks correct. And let's calculate and see what we get. And we're failing in bending. If we look over here to the right, we see that we've got a negative 1100 foot-pound moment when we extend our rafter over the strong back. So to reduce that sum, let's reduce the size of this left span and move our strong backs to the left. So we're going to go to spans, and we're going to change our right span to 7 feet and our left span to 13 feet. And we'll rerun, see that we're still failing by 12%. So let's try again, move our strong back further to the left. Let's try 7.25 and 12.75. See that we're just passing. So this is the furthest to the right that we can keep our strong back and be able to maximize the capacity of a 20-foot stick of 2x10 for our 312 pitch roof. From here, we can generate a report. See in the top left our green banners as it passes. We've got a summary of all the limit states and their utilization ratios at the bottom of the page. And we've got our loads and reactions summarized on the next page.